Build your own scene. The meaning behind LGBTQ pride flags. The diversity of the LGBTQ community far more than pieces of fabric. These LGBTQ flags tell the story of the individuals they represent, acting as tools of visibility in a society that does its best to ignore their basic human and civil rights. Gilbert Baker Pride Flag. Picture it. San Francisco, 1974. An artist, activist and openly gay military veteran named Gilbert Baker meets fellow activist, future politician and LGBTQ hero Harvey Milk. 3 years later, Milk challenges Baker to create a symbol for the gay community, and the end product is the first rainbow LGBTQ flag. Each of the 8 colors had a meaning: pink, sex red, life orange, healing yellow, sunlight green, nature turquoise, magic, art indigo, serenity violet, spirit. 1978 Pride flag. If this LGBTQ flag looks familiar, that's because it's Baker's design with one modification. The hot pink stripe in his original 1977 flag was removed. Each color in the flag had a meaning, and hot pink stood for sex, but that's not the reason for its disappearance. After Milk was murdered, the demand for the flag he commissioned increased, but both Baker and the Paramount Flag Company, which manufactured the flag, found that hot pink fabric was hard to come by and ended up leaving it out. Traditional gay pride flag. It would take another year before the original LGBTQ rainbow flag completed its evolution. After losing its pink stripe in 1978, the turquoise stripe would meet the same fate in 1979. There are 2 possible explanations: that the turquoise material, like the hot pink, was difficult to get, or that people preferred a flag with an even number of stripes. Either way, the change left us with the 6 colored stripes that still adorn the flag today. Philadelphia Pride Flag. The Philadelphia Pride Flag represents LGBTQ people of color, who historically were not always included in aspects of the mainstream gay rights movement. In addition to the original 6 stripes, this flag includes black and brown, symbolizing people of color. It was unveiled on June 8, 2017, at Philadelphia City Hall and was designed by a small Philly-based PR agency. Progress Pride Flag. A year after the debut of the Philadelphia Pride Flag, Oregon-based designer Daniel Quasar introduced a reworked version of the more inclusive flag. When the Pride flag was recreated in the last year to include both black-brown stripes as well as the trans stripes included this year, I wanted to see if there could be more emphasis in the design of the flag to give it more meaning, Quasar explained in a 2018 Kickstarter post raising money for the new flag. The white, pink and light blue chevron design on the Progress Pride flag reflects the colors of the transgender flag, while the brown and black stripes represent marginalized people of color. The black stripe has a dual meaning. It also honors those lost to HIV, AIDS and is a nod to the stigma surrounding those still living with HIV. Bisexual Pride Flag. Florida-based LGBTQ activist Michael Page created the Bisexual Pride Flag in 1998 to increase the visibility of bisexual individuals, who are attracted to 2 genders, in both the LGBTQ community and society as a whole. The pink represents attraction to those of the same gender identity, while the blue stands for attraction to people who identify as a different gender. The purple stripe in the middle symbolizes attraction to 2 genders. Pansexual Pride Flag. Pansexual folks, who are attracted to people regardless of their gender identity, got their own flag around 2010. It was created to both increase their overall visibility and help differentiate the group from bisexual individuals. Here, the pink represents attraction to people who identify as female, while the blue stands for attraction to those who identify as male. The yellow stripe in the middle represents attraction to those who identify as genderqueer, non-binary, agender, androgynous or anyone who doesn't identify on the male-female binary. Asexual Pride Flag. Asexual individuals, who lack sexual attraction to all genders, got their own flag in 2010. Following an Asexual Visibility and Education Network contest that challenged participants to create a flag for those who identify as asexual. Like the other LGBTQ flags, this one has a variety of colored stripes, each with its own meaning. Black, asexuality gray, gray, asexuality and demisexuality white, non-asexual partners and allies purple, community. Labouries lesbian pride flag. Although it's not as well known as some of the other LGBTQ flags on the list, the Labouries lesbian pride flag has been around since 1999. A Labouries is the double-headed battle axe seen on the flag, which can be traced back to matriarchal societies like the Minoans. Before making its way onto this flag, the Labouries was seen as a symbol of empowerment for cisgender women, and it was adopted by some lesbian radical feminist groups in the 1970s. The purple in the flag represents cisgender women, while the black triangle symbolizes lesbians. Polyamory pride flag. When Jim Evans created the Polyamory pride flag in 1995, he wanted it to be a symbol and sign for people who identify as polyamorous. The background of the flag has 3 stripes, each of which has a specific meaning. Blue, the openness and honesty of all parties involved in the relationships. Red, love and passion. And black, solidarity with those who must hide their polyamorous relationships from the outside world. Evans placed a yellow pi symbol in the center of his flag, with the infinite number representing the infinite options for partners available to polyamorous people. An alternative version of the flag was also created in 2017, which replaces the pi symbol with the infinity heart symbol. Intersex pride flag. The intersex pride flag has been in existence since 2013, when Morgan Carpenter, then co-chair of Intersex Human Rights Australia, created and launched it. Unimpressed with some of the other symbols for intersex individuals, Carpenter wanted a flag that is not derivative but is yet firmly grounded in meaning, and he eventually landed on the version we know today, which features a purple circle on a yellow background. Carpenter used yellow and purple because the colors are seen as gender neutral, and the circle represents wholeness and completeness. Please subscribe, like and share.